The news that 16-year-old Enrique Quiros drowned while swimming in the Bully Tree River came as a massive shock to his mother, Sarita Aguilar, who had always taught her children to stay away from rivers. The reason she was so cautious was because of an incident 15 years ago that almost caused her to lose her other son, who was only 10 years old at the time.
We saw the river, and the river was high, very, very high. And you just can see a little piece, clear. And my neighbor said, let's stop here, let's sit. Then my son told me, Mommy, let me get in the water. I said, son, no, look at the river, it's flooded. I can't. I tell him. He said, please, Mommy. I said, okay. And sudden one, when I saw my son blink of an eye, I see my son already in the deep, asking for help. Mom, I just took a speed and I said, Lord, it's me and my son, but I have to save my son. I hold my son, I try. But instead he helped me, he grabbed me from my hair and he sicked me in the water. Thank God we get out of that. When we came out of that, I tell my son, you see what happened? Because you are stubborn, from no one of my child will come to the river, not even myself. And I told Enrique that same story because he was eager. To be honest with you, he was eager Friday. He told me, Mommy, please take me at least one time, take me to the river. I said, son, no, you crazy. I told you my experience, what I had with your brother. I don't want to pass that experience because it's a very terrible experience, I told my son.
In fact, Aguilar spent the entire Easter weekend reminding her son of how dangerous the river could be, hoping that he would heed her words. Her pleas for him to listen to her warnings were the last things she said to him.
Son one, the other day, the child that came, they were his friends since primary school, no? So I told him, go ahead. He sat on the steps there at the little shop. They were talking, and my son came in. And my son came in, he went in the room to hear his music. 5 minutes, I hear his phone gone, bling! I said, and then my son said, Mommy, I'm coming right now. Where are you going, Enrique? I told him. He said, Mommy, I'm just going to the neighbor. You sure, Enrique? I told him. I said, okay, son. And I told him, the last words I told my son, son, please don't do mischievous thing. My son looked at me, I said, no, Mommy. And he smiled. And I saw him take a speed and run. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it because I constant telling my son, no river, son. No river. Children, they are children. And they have friends, they bribe them, and that's it.
And though Aguilar said her son was no angel, he was friendly and hardworking, a young man on the cusp of being an entrepreneur. Now all that she has left is his little garden and his unrealized dreams of having his own business.
My son, he was a very loving child. Everyone loved him. Although he was a little mischievous, very mischievous, but everybody loved my son. My son do his little garden. He plant his cilantro. He sell it to the neighbor. A couple months ago, he did the lime, and he put it in the little bottle, and he started to sell. He texts his friends and people that he knows, and he sell all his lime. And I told him, and he said, I want to continue this because he said he already ordered his logo for his little bottles. This is what he did. He really disobeyed me. He really, really disobeyed my son, and that's hurt me very much a lot. Because, no mother want to lose a child. No mother.
Courtney Menzies, 7 News.